Title: The Lesson of the Donkey. In a quiet, sun-drenched village nestled between rolling hills and olive trees, lived a wise but quirky man named Juha. His modest home overlooked a dusty path that wound its way to the town square. With him lived his only son, a boy full of opinions and questions, chief among them: what will people say? The boy was stubborn. Every time Juha asked for help or offered advice, his son would cross his arms and say, "But father, what if people talk about us?" No matter the task fetching water, tending the garden, the boy feared the whispers of neighbors more than anything else. One morning, Juha decided it was time to teach his son a lesson he would never forget. He called his boy and said, "We're going to the market today. Bring the donkey." The boy obeyed, and soon they were on their way, Juha riding the donkey and his son walking behind. Not long after they set off, they passed a group of women who glared at Juha with disgust. "Shame on you," one shouted. "A grown man riding while his poor son walks. Have you no heart?" Hearing this, Juha calmly got off the donkey and said to his son, "Come, you ride now." They walked on, the boy atop the donkey and Juha walking beside. But soon they passed a group of old men resting under a fig tree. One of the elders shook his cane and scolded. "This is why children no longer respect their parents. The boy rides like a prince while his father walks. What a disgrace." Embarrassed, Juha said, "Then let us both ride. Surely that will please them." And so they both rode the donkey. But just as they reached the outskirts of the town, a few animal lovers gasped at the sight. "Monsters," one woman cried. "That poor donkey is carrying both of you. Can't you see he's suffering?" Juha stopped the donkey. He sighed deeply, looked at his son, and said, "Let's both walk. The donkey can walk free. Surely no one will complain about that." And so they walked, the donkey ahead of them. But soon enough, a group of mischievous youths passed by and burst into laughter. "Look at these fools," one boy shouted. A man and his son walking beside a perfectly good donkey. "What idiots! They should be the ones carried by the donkey." Humiliated but determined, Juha said, "Very well." He and his son chopped a sturdy branch from a tree, tied the donkey by its legs, and hoisted the creature on their shoulders like a bizarre parade float. As they stumbled awkwardly down the road with the donkey swinging between them, people came out from every corner to follow the strange scene, laughing, shouting, pointing. It wasn't long before a policeman arrived. "Enough," he barked. "This madness ends now. You're coming with me." And with that, Juha and his son were taken to the village outpost for a mental evaluation. As the cart rolled away, Juha sat beside his son, quiet and calm despite the chaos they'd just endured. Then, with a gentle smile, he turned to the boy and said, "Now do you understand? The moment you start living for others' opinions is the moment you stop living wisely. Please others, and you'll lose yourself trying." The son looked out the cart window, thoughtful and quiet for the first time in days. And perhaps, just perhaps, he finally understood.